Back at it again. All right, y'all. What episode is this?
14?
Episode.
15?
Did you upload the last episode?
That was your job.
So now it's my job. Oh my God.
I went to work last night, y'all.
She ain't upload. She ain't upload the last episode of the podcast. So if y'all was waiting on that, it's on her. So inbox,
It was not on
DM,
me.
talk to her about that. That's all on her. All right. So
What was you doing last night?
what was I doing last night?
Nothing, nigga. What you
Oh, I
mean?
was being a father.
And what
I
was that?
had to feed kids and everything.
And I had to save lives. I was being a nurse.
So
Okay, so who got the more busy job?
me.
No, nigga, y'all was all asleep.
No.
I was up all night, making sure people don't die in my care.
I had to make sure people ain't dying in my care too.
No, y'all was asleep. I'm talking about it was people actively dying in my care.
Them niggas, bruh, it be sounding like somebody killing them.
Boy, bye. Whatever. Nigga, y'all ordered some food and went to sleep.
Sound like you hating.
Whatever. Yeah, because you ain't upload that episode.
Niggas be hating.
Introduction, please.
Oh, what's up? I am Mr. Dorsey. Welcome to the Much episode.
The Much episode. You all discombobulated today.
Welcome to the Much Needed Conversation podcast with the Dorseys. I am Mr. Dorsey, and to the left of me is
The one and only Mrs. Dorsey.
Hey, somebody else told me that I need to come up with like a introduction, like I am the infamous. Like I don't think that's gonna be a good idea
Why?
for me
Because I'm the one and only.
I'm the hood psychologist.
Yeah, you sure is.
Oh, I can't start saying that.
Hood psychology,
Ooh.
Mr. Dean.
Oh, I can't start. All right, man. Next episode, I got y'all. Or should we practice now?
MSP Keys.
Should we practice now? Should I practice now?
No.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Much Needed Conversations. This is the Hood Psychology, aka Dean of Students, aka MSP Keys.
Period.
All right, today.
Okay, I hear you.
All right, so today, y'all know we got Toxic Hour. After Toxic Hour, we got a couple questions that we're going to get into. I think it's time for us to start even in the playing field when it comes to accountability for women in a relationship.
Okay. Are you saying that we don't take accountability?
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
There's no accountability being taken by women.
I beg to differ.
And then when it's time for y'all to take accountability, y'all can push it because of how y'all feel.
Hey, all y'all got to do is get in tune with y'all feelings so y'all can use it too.
But then if we get in tune with our feelings, then y'all going to be calling us the alphabet people.
No, we not.
Girl, what's
Anywho.
What's the time? We gonna get started with Toxic Hour.
Okay, so it might not be a whole hour of toxicity because it's just us two. But I do want to read this story to y'all, okay? Ready?
Yep.
All right, now. Okay, so guys, my wife enjoys very large toys. At first, the thought of it wasn't that intriguing for me. But as we experimented, seeing it and doing it was exciting and very erotic. Fast forward a few years. I believe it has nearly ruined her pussy. I am slightly bigger than average, so I'm not inadequate, but she has widened down there immensely. In terms of foreplay, where she wanted or needed 2 to 3 fingers is now the entire fist, and I have very decently large hands. I can't lie, I still enjoy the acts with her, even though mentally it's a little disturbing during the post session. And penetration is a lot different. No more squeeze to get in. Many times to get my orgasm, I have to get into super pump mode and go super hard for long periods of time. And sometimes I just can't get there anymore with the new excess room down there. I'm just not sure what to do. I think I need to get her a pet horse or find me a more suitable
pet horse is crazy.
and find me a more suitable partner. What do you guys think?
A pet horse is crazy. I gotta go first.
I was reading it to you, unless you want Nice to go.
I think it's time for him to leave her.
Wow. He agrees to it, though. You cannot agree to something and then later on change.
What can you do with that, though?
I mean, you knew coming in that she liked very large toys.
You see how big my hand is?
He said he has decently large hands.
If I can punch your junk like that, I know I ain't got a chance.
My stomach hurt just thinking about it.
I ain't got a chance. Like, I ain't even about to play them games.
I can barely take the
so then now you gonna be
dick.
So now he gonna be
take a whole fist. Jesus, you got a baby coming. You got a baby going in and out.
So now he gonna be insecure anyway.
Baby like, just he falling out her coochie.
He falling in it. So he gonna be in there mad, crying, disappointed. Like it ain't nothing he can do.
What if a nigga could put his foot inside of one?
Look at you. She going to the deep end now. She like, yeah, I guess that's the definition of putting your foot up somebody's tail.
Front end.
But what you think he should do?
I mean, shit, maybe she can go get like some type of like vaginal rejuvenation surgery and start doing like some Kegels and leave the toys alone, maybe.
She need therapy. She got to go to therapy. She got to come sit on the couch with hood psychology.
For what?
Because she has an addiction or something. Like, if you like, all right, let's say if somebody like toys, cool. Like, toys every once in a while.
He said she likes very large toys.
That's what I'm telling you. So that's every once in a while her junk wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. But if her junk, the little tightness of it broke, that means she tweaking. Like, that means she 3-4 times a day getting shoved by them large toys.
Dog. Oh. Imagine when he at work and she just using the big ass toys. You know, remember we was in a sex store and they seen that? That shit was like this fucking big. Who is using that?
So and then, you know, when she not with him, she get to go even harder because she ain't got to worry about his ego. So now instead of it being like...
the another question to ask here is, does she have a hysterectomy? Because is there a uterus still there?
It can't be. It got to be in her heart. It got to be in her heart. It's not, like what? He got to get rid of her. It's no way like he's gonna ever be able to please her again. Cause
so are you saying that when you're opening up Pandora's box, this is like a certain limit that you should go to, or that you just shouldn't open a box because of things that can happen later on down the line?
I'm never gonna tell nobody not to open Pandora's box.
I'm just saying because
Pandora's box can be fun sometimes. However,
and it was fun, but
it's
then
some of them door slides that they be trying to open that gets deep. Like when they get to opening them doors.
Once you open Pandora's box, it ain't no closing it.
Yeah, but don't open the rest of it. Like, you know, it'd be a key to another compartment.
The box is the box.
Her box is not the box. That's not the box you want to be in. Her giant probably got other humans in there trying to be rescued.
Jeez. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think it's a thing that he should even be considering, knowing that he's
this nigga said I might have to get her a pet horse.
Yeah, like she that's the next level. Like
she said she needed to be by herself.
Yeah, like she to unlock different levels of Mortal Kombat.
But no, now she's gonna have to find another partner that's okay, who's not, you know, as ego stricken as him, or who would be okay with her using these large toys.
Bruh, every man is gonna be ego stricken when he come in a room and he can't make his girl come and he gotta keep using toys. That's the biggest. That's gonna be the biggest thing. He's not making her
come either.
Right, because her junk feel like Cobo Hall. Like, of course he can't. Her junk is wide as 7 Mile.
Man, oh my God!
Like nobody's gonna be able to come with that. Even if she try to do the squeeze thing, it's gonna just be feeling like she's straining.
No more squeeze. It's no more squeeze to get in. Like, okay, so they do have surgeries, right? Where they take fat from other areas of your body, you know, like BBLs, and they put it in the coochie, just like they do it for dicks too. So you get the Brazilian dick lift. They put the the fat inside the dick, and they also can do it to the vagina too. So maybe that'll help her. Maybe he need to go in, and the doctor need to go and do maybe like some muscle repair.
Her muscle's dead. Like, it's over with. Ain't no repairing that. Listen.
They do have vaginal rejuvenation surgeries. I'm going to look it up.
You gonna help her out?
I'm more so curious.
She gonna help her. Talk about, I'm gonna look it up. Now all of a sudden you sending this lady vaginal rejuvenations.
Dog,
she gonna be like, how do you know me? What your husband said. Now she finna get a divorce.
Hey sis, I'm just trying to help you out.
Man, it's over with. Like he gotta get rid of her. He gotta get rid of her. That's the only thing that's gonna help him.
Damn, and then he talking about some fast forward years later. So this been going on for years. He gonna get some new pussy and that shit gonna feel like heaven.
Yep. So in order for him to get that one feeling back, he gonna cheat on her. All right, I got one thing before we go to the questions. Do you think? I think God made women bear kids because if he made men bear kids, women would be way worse than we are on y'all.
Why?
Because I know how y'all is on men. So if y'all can have the opportunity to really just be like, nigga, I ain't taking care of that baby, nigga.
You feel like if we both could have kids?
No, just the men.
Then the roles would be reversed.
No, but I think y'all to be way worse. Look at the seahorses.
And so, what about them?
After the man carried the eggs and stuff,
the man had the kids.
The female seahorse never there. She's never around.
So he ain't got to do nothing either.
What you mean?
He ain't got to do nothing else for the kids.
But she's never around.
He's not around for the kids either.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's carrying it and he be there.
That's it. No, he just carry them. After he have them, that's it. You better look it up, nigga.
Man, the seahorse be there.
No, they don't.
Yes,
do you know how
do.
many kids they have?
But they still be there.
No, they don't.
Bro, listen, they be there. So
I'm trying to tell y'all they don't. Y'all better look it up. Google it right now.
So just imagine if
no, because that was a bad example.
That's not.
No, that's just the bad example. That's just the only example that you could use right now off the top of your head where a man bear the kids.
And the woman not there. Not even through the pregnancy.
I mean, that's because niggas so get on your nerves. Because listen, even with the Black Widow spider too.
That's what I'm saying.
After they mate, she kill him.
So that's what I'm saying. If a woman can be on the other end and watching a man have carry the kid, y'all would be 10 times worse.
No, that's just payback.
What payback for what?
Because niggas don't have kids.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all would be 10 times worse. Like, and this is not a thing where in 10 years men are the only one having kids. Now I'm saying if that's how it was from the start of time, because women is not the most lovable people. Y'all not the most protective people.
We wouldn't have to be. You just said y'all would still be men.
That's
you would still be protecting.
That's what I'm saying. So no, if the roles were reversed, y'all would be.
If the roles were reversed, y'all would be females and we would be niggas.
No, it wouldn't. No, it
what
wouldn't.
What you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying. If females was the ones that had to be on the other side of it, y'all would be 10 times worse than niggas is to y'all.
I don't think so.
Man, I know so.
No.
Just like when you just said that. Like when you said that baby going to the state.
Oh. That was based off my life experience.
But I'm just saying, I don't think I don't think too many men will look at a kid.
And that's because I'm emotional.
But I don't think that's what I'm saying.
That would be the best option because I wouldn't be in the right headspace to take care of
But even if a man not in the right headspace, I don't think too many men will be able to just see a kid be hurting and turn his back, for say the least. Like when most.
No, I feel like that's just your answer based off of your experiences with life. Because a lot of people that I asked said they wouldn't do it.
But most men that walk away from kids, it be like extreme circumstances, like him and the mama just not getting along at all, but the mama not necessarily a bad person. So the kid is still left in their hands.
I just told you who I ran into at my job, right?
Oh, yeah?
If that person said, once he found out that baby wasn't his, good. Now he would come see that baby every day, getting that baby all the time.
But
my sister said, that ain't your baby.
But that's not an extreme circumstance to me.
It's not an extreme circumstance.
Because me personally,
I'm using it as an example because it's not an extreme circumstance.
Right, but I'm saying an extreme circumstance. Y'all still like I'm walking away. I don't think too many men will walk away because I know I wouldn't walk away.
Definitely in extreme circumstance, I'm gonna walk away.
I wouldn't walk away at all.
Good for you. My answer doesn't make me a wrong person.
Look,
Or a right person. And
Look,
neither does yours.
look, that's what they do. As soon as they start deflecting like that,
There is not a wrong answer. That's just what's best for me. And what's best for me may not be what's best for you, because I know that I am an emotional being. You, on the other hand, you claim to not be an emotional being. Y'all, he act like he's just a robot. I have to remind him that he is a human being. Me, on the other hand, I am in tune with my emotions, and I'm not going to fake the funk.
all right, listen.
I'm going to be mad as hell still that your ass done cheated on me and had that baby. I'm going to be mad as hell that y'all motherfuckers done died together when me and you was supposed to die together. Then I got to look at this motherfucking baby. I wanted to kill your ass, and you beat me to the punch. I'm going to be mad about that. And now I got to see this baby every day as a constant reminder that you cheated on me.
That's correct. That's wild. However, this is what I'm saying.
That's wild.
Look.
That is reality.
Women
sir.
always say the darnest thing when they say, I want a man to be emotional. I want men can be emotional. Could you imagine? Look, check it out. Check it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Could you imagine if if I ever get to a place where I was emotional when you did, or if I was as emotional as you is, and you did something that pissed me off, how like it wouldn't be beneficial to nobody.
Just because you're emotional don't mean that you have to react a certain way.
But that's how men.
I'm emotional, but I don't react the way you react.
But that's how men carry their emotions. If I'm emotional, I'm gonna explode, and when I explode, I don't care who in the way. So that's why I have to be a robot, because not only do I gotta protect me,
your reactions is way worse than my reactions, though.
But that's why I'm saying that's why I have to be a robot, because I not only have to protect me from myself, I gotta protect other people from me too. And I know I'm not the only person that get busy. I gotta protect me from everybody else that ain't got the same emotional intelligence that I have. So I'm going to be a robot. I'm going to chill. I'm going to kick back. I'm going to let people have it.
You don't have to be a robot, because I still express my emotions. And though I want to react a certain way, I know that that's not in the best interest of anybody.
I don't. Much needed conversation.
I'm fighting this fucking felony charge now.
Much needed conversations don't never promote domestic violence. However, if I'm ever in a situation where I express my emotions like you express yours, and you say something stupid that I deem to be stupid or dumb, I'm gonna want to shatter your face.
Right, so you only.
That's why I gotta be like, you know what, you got it.
You're saying that because you are bigger and stronger than me. That's why you have to do that.
So that's why I have to. That's what I'm saying. Like, you making my point even more valid. I have to protect. I gotta become a robot to let a lot of stuff slide. Because if I don't,
to let a lot of stuff slide.
If I don't, like, it ain't too many people that's gonna stand in my way and just stop me.
So if we out somewhere, and you literally standing right next to me, and nigga like, damn, like, on some disrespectful shit, you gonna let it slide?
I'm gonna address it.
And like he like considerably smaller than you.
I ain't really fighting nobody smaller than me though. But I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, this is my wife. Like, I'm not sure what you got going on.
Like, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Then let
her say that.
It's time for me to leave.
It's time for me to leave.
It's time for me to leave. But I'm only talking from a place of me understanding how I know this gonna go left. You get what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, he might be with a crowd of guys, but he don't understand I'm really gonna kill everybody in your crowd. I'm gonna kill everybody in your crowd for being disrespectful to myself and my wife. But do I really want to go to jail for 155 years if I could just let it go? Now, if he does something that becomes harmful, now I'm prepared to die.
Question. What if we out somewhere, right? And this lady, like, she get to talking choppy or whatever, and we get to arguing and shit, right?
It's time to go. It's time to go.
But I'm saying, like, so I'm arguing with the lady, right?
I'm gonna grab you. It's time to go.
And she like as big as you, like she one of the muscle. What's they called? Bodybuilders.
But it's still time to go.
And she come at you like, I beat your ass.
It's time to go, because there's no win there. If I beat her up, I'm supposed to win. If I lose, I look like a sucker. But it's still time to, even if I'm not even gonna allow for you to argue with nobody in public, because no, it's no win there. Think about it like this: you in a situation where you arguing with somebody in public and you punch one of these little chicks or something, and they go down and don't get back up. And let's say you beat the case, but now you got a felony. You can't practice under your nursing license no more. Yo, like you gonna go through the biggest depression ever if you can't be a nurse.
For sure.
So that's why I have to be a robot. I gotta be able to protect you from you, and I gotta be able to protect me from me.
Well, people gotta be smart.
Yeah, but people not smart. That's why I have to be a robot. Just imagine if both of us was the same emotional people, and we outside and somebody said something to one of us.
That's how we balance each other out.
That like all chill, laid back guys got a wild, stupid girlfriend or a wife.
First of all,
I shouldn't have said
that's
that.
not this case right here because it's the opposite.
What?
I be chilling, you be wild. So what you talking about?
I always start off chilling until it
start off.
Yeah, but when it get to that level, I'm prepared to die.
And not just be chilling, right?
No, you don't be chilling. Like you be.
Keith, you gonna lie like that?
This nigga, everywhere we go, she make 19 friends in a room.
But I'm chilling, right?
Like I be like, shorty, you can't do that. Like you can't do that. Look, this
I knew his ass was about to say that.
After the wine conversation.
Before he say that, nice. Yes, we can see the comments.
Yeah, my boy. So look.
Wait. Okay, so let me ask you this. Nice. You drink? You don't drink? You never drink? Damn.
Nice, you my favorite person. I never drank in my life.
So anyways, females know, like a lot of females, if you got that friendly personality, when you drink, you attract more females as friends when you drinking and stuff like that. You know, when you be around some cool ass females, everybody be, we all be chilling, we all be cool. So go ahead.
So look, like I said, a man is supposed to protect and be willing to die at the blink of a hat if it get physical. But a man with emotional intelligence supposed to be able to sit back and observe the room.
Go ahead.
So is the comments on the screen gonna show up on a pre-recording? Huh? Nah, you could just read it to us as they come. Terry, my nigga, Terry, ladies don't want no emotional man. He gonna be so many suckers and other words.
We want you to be in tune with your emotions. You don't necessarily have to be emotional.
No, like I said, y'all want us.
All right, go ahead with the story.
Look, see this. If I'm emotional, I smack her, right? Because you just cut me off. Ain't that rude and disrespect? That's why you gotta be a robot, fellas.
Be in tune with your emotions. Just know that just feel.
All right, let me go with my other story. You see how that feels?
Just feel like it. Don't mean you have to react.
No, listen.
You gotta be proactive, fellas, not reactive.
No, don't be emotional. That's dumb. So check it out. Nice. This nigga, like I'm sitting back, she wanted me to kind of host some of the games, and I did it, but I'm still like my back to the corner so I can see everything coming and going. We had to walk up like 5 flights of stairs at this little condo downtown. Like, we exhausted when we get there, right? Everybody drunk already. She talking about carry me. You mean? I said, bro, I'm not carrying you up 5 flights of stairs unless you about to die. Like, I'm not. It's impossible.
They could have carried me up one.
So, look. First off, this girl was ugly. So, I don't even know why she wanted to be this girlfriend.
First of all, I wasn't trying to be anybody's friend. I was just being friendly.
Listen.
Lee, do you hear me? I was not trying to be anyone's friend. I was just being friendly.
Nice, listen.
And what me and Q got to do with anything?
Me and my cousin looked at each other like, bro, what is going on? She walked upstairs. I thought she knew the girl.
Everybody that came up the stairs, bro. Y'all tired as hell.
I thought she knew the girl. Nice, listen. I thought she knew the girl. How she grabbed her. She grabs this girl and say, you need an inhaler, don't you?
He probably just felt that way because she was kind of like on a bigger side.
No,
so he probably just
that's
thought
not it because I felt like I'm on a bigger side. So I thought I needed an inhaler. I'm saying this. You're touching somebody you don't know. Why are you touching me, my nigga? Like, what are you doing?
Be like that. Or females with badass attitudes.
So, like, my cousin, like, I'm like, you know her? She like, no. Me and my cousin looked at each other like, bro, what she got going on? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, there's no way that was going to ever be okay for you to just grab somebody.
Nigga.
She grabbed it like, hey, you need an inhaler, don't you? Them was a lot of flights of stairs. The girl, yes.
Because that's how females are.
Man, that's crazy. Like, but even if you drunk, don't touch me.
That's for niggas. That's not female.
But also, I don't drink or smoke, so I don't know what goes on when people is under the influence. When people start to become too intoxicated, I normally leave. Like, I get up out the party. My wife, she done made 13. I'm talking about, then she had a girl on the couch talking to her. Another girl here talking to her.
I made friends with everybody.
I'm just sitting back like.
I'm sitting between the bitch legs while she
makes friends.
I make friends drunk or not drunk.
But and that's why I gotta be the one that be like. I ain't know
none of these people because we had a mutual friend now, but she was originally his friend, right? So I'm sitting between one of the girls' legs while she blowing the fan on me. The one girl done told me that when she get pregnant, she naming her baby after me. All type of shit. Like it was fun though.
And then I'm talking like I'm ready. Like now I'm kind of getting irritated because like everybody drinking. I'm coughing because they smoking. I'm like, man, I'm kind of ready to go. She done stopped 6 different times on the way out the door.
They stopped me. Like,
we just want to acknowledge her bracelet. You did good on her ring. Man, I know. I purchased it, but I'm ready to go. Like, leave me alone now. Like, I don't want to be here no more. And they like, don't be like that. She like, he always like that, y'all. Not making me seem like I'm the bad guy.
And we don't sound like that. He always do that same fucking voice. Yes. He irritated.
So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm about to get out of here. Like, I can't do this no more. So that leads us to our first question. You ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Does cheating mean you don't love a person?
I won't say cheating doesn't mean you don't love a person, but I will say cheating means that you're not in love with that person.
Tell me more.
There's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody.
So do you think I'm in love with you right now?
Yeah.
If I cheated today, would you still think I was in love with you?
No.
So you think being in love with somebody just changed in a matter of hours?
I didn't say that it changed. That you just asked me what I think that.
That's what I'm asking.
Do I feel that?
That's what I'm asking.
But I'm saying if I feel like you're in love with me, or if I think that you're in love with me, that's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. That could be not the case. Like I can think that, but you could be like, well, shit, I love her, but I'm not in love with her. For
clarity, I am in love with you. Secondly, I don't feel like cheating makes a fine line about if you love somebody or not. Mm-hmm. I think it's more towards the character of the person.
It depends on what type of cheating too. I mean, cheating is cheating, but it depends on like what happened during this. Was you just happened to be out at a club and this shit just happened at the spur of the moment, or
would you forgive me if that happened?
Or was you talking to this person?
Would you forgive me if that happened like that?
If what?
Like if I was just, dang, I was finna start going to clubs. I
would be more inclined to think about possibly maybe forgiving somebody who drink or something like that. But then again, you can't even use that as an excuse, because when I drink, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. So you can't. And I was gonna ask that. That was gonna be one of the toxic questions.
You can still use it.
No, I'm using next week then.
All right, so
we have some people on.
Yep. So look, I feel like it's not necessarily a I love you less or I love you more thing. I think it's more so the character of a person and the respect level that they have for you and in your relationship.
Agreed. But then when you love somebody though, don't you respect them or no?
Respect and love is a fine line, but I think it's
no, it is a fine line.
But I think it's two different things.
But it is, because you can respect somebody without loving them,
right?
But the person that you love, don't you respect them?
You do, but I'm still saying, like, just because I'm in love with you don't mean I respect you. Like, I can lose certain levels of respect for you and still be in love with you or still love you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because, like, for an example, like, and not to get so drastic, we love our kids, but we don't like respect them. They haven't done nothing like honorable to be respected. Like, we respect their choices, we respect their opinion, but it ain't like, oh, I respect the person that they're going to be. You get what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Or like if you see somebody that's in the streets, you don't love them, but you respect them. But it's like it's a fine line that can mean the same
thing. You
thing.
can respect someone that you don't love, but
and you can love somebody you don't respect.
Okay.
Like, for an example,
I'm
if you
just
got
saying, like in a relationship, I just feel like
if you got an uncle or something,
all of that comes together.
Yeah, so like if you got an uncle or something, you can love him but not respect him. Like, uncle be tripping, but I still love him because he my uncle. Or my auntie be tweaking, but I still love her. I know, but that one's just giving you an example.
No, I get that part.
So if I was emotional, I'll pop you in your mouth right now.
I get you. I get you respecting someone that you don't love. I don't get the part where you love somebody and you don't respect them.
I just gave you an example.
You did.
I did. I said you can love your uncle and not respect them, or love your auntie and not respect them. You can love your siblings and not respect them. I'm
talking about a spouse.
Same for your spouse. You can love them and not respect them. Like, for an example, let's say if I wanted to,
not necessarily just respecting them, respecting your relationship and respecting yourself in this relationship.
I can most definitely love you and what you do for me and not respect your role in this relationship because I can feel like I'm bringing more to the table. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, it's that fine line where people think love and respect go together, but it's still two different avenues of wording.
I'm gonna have to ponder on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get back with you.
Looking at.
Go ahead.
What's the comments, Nice? She about to read us some comments, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, you don't value. She said you don't value them if you cheat. That's kind of like respect, right? Value, respect, same difference. Two different words, but see, it's just like that love and respect thing. It kind of like.
Yeah, I think they're different because of, like, speaking on the person's value, you saying respect based off of, you said what they can do for you, or their role in a relationship.
Like, I think we did, when it comes to respect, I think we deal with respect in a different light when it's like we respect what you bring to the table, but we love you for being at the table.
Mm-mm. Because a lot of people in relationships, that love be gone because the respect be gone. Like, a person constantly belittling you or something like that, mm-hmm. That person that has no respect for you, the respect cannot be brought back into the relationship after that.
But if I'm disrespecting you, that don't mean I stop loving you. You can stop loving me because the respect leave, but that don't mean I stop loving you. If I cheat, I didn't stop loving you. That's why I say if you cheat.
That you love me.
No. It ain't about you. It's not about you. Mm-hmm. It's about me. I can love you with all my heart if I cheat. I can love you with all my heart if I put my hands on you.
So, okay,
but
I think it's individualized.
No, it's like we focusing on the whole relationship versus just the person who did wrong. See, the person that does wrong can still love you, but they can have done something that was detrimental to y'all. Like, I can love you, but still be disrespectful to you. You get, like, now the person on the other. The person on the other end may start the love may start to fade because you're being disrespectful. That's not the same thing. That's why I say if a person cheats, not the person get cheated on. Now, if the person get cheated on, gets disrespected.
See, you're using love, and I was speaking on being in love. That's why I said spouse.
All right, and love. Like, I can still
Those are two different things to me.
That's fine, but let's go with in love. I can be in love with you and still cheat.
Yeah, see, I don't agree with that.
But that's.
I said I beg to differ. I don't agree with that. I don't think that is.
So
possible.
Then that means nobody.
But that's my opinion.
Right, but that means nobody's in love in the world.
Why? Because everybody cheating.
Everybody have done something out their spouse didn't approve of, so that is a form of cheating.
No.
I'm telling you, everybody has done something their spouse and them argued about that they wasn't okay with, but they got over it because they have yet to go as far as getting a penis inserted inside them, or somebody riding them.
Or if you just didn't know those boundaries were in
place. We know,
like,
come on, that's dumb. We know exactly what it is because
we just talked about on recent episodes that if you never went through that in a relationship or in y'all relationship, you don't even know that it's a trigger.
All right, so if just think about it like this.
That's why we say people should have conversations when they first enter the relationship.
I'm agreeing. So we know the typical boundaries that you should have when it comes to being in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So we can't just say, like, you can't do something that you are not okay with happening to you and then say,
Agreed.
That's what stuff that be happening. Like people try to find a loophole, like a lawyer, and be like, "Oh, we never talked about that, so I didn't know that was an issue, nigga." Because if you would have went through her phone, right? So if you would have went through her phone and seen the nigga texting her on some, "Oh, I think you look good," you would have had a problem with it.
Or somebody that you used to fuck with before.
You get what I'm saying? Or if you still Facebook friends with a girl that you used to hit before y'all got together, and you would have had a problem with it. So you can't, like most people try to get away with that. No, nigga, if you in that situation, you gotta most definitely stand on that.
That's why I always say, like, you gotta don't do things that you wouldn't be okay with.
And I think that leads us to the next conversation.
Which is what?
Holding women.
Oh, she read the comments.
Oh, what's the comment? Oh, we about to get to the comments, y'all. Nice need she need a mic. I don't know why she's. We gonna make Nice get a mic for now.
Ranisha Bannerman is thinking back on what she said. She said, "I agree. That's why some men and women get dogs. I love you, but I'm still treat you."
Yep. Yeah.
Or still say that I want.
But do you really love this person, or is it the comfortability?
No, you can love somebody and do them wrong. Like
I just feel like people just be comfortable when you stay around so long, and they feel like you're not gonna lose. You're not going nowhere. That's where the value comes in, and they don't value you as a person in the relationship, and they don't respect you.
No, it's not about
But
value.
they're comfortable with you.
It's not about value or anything. It's about that I want
to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Right. So I can be totally uncomfortable with this relationship and love you until the world blow. But guess what? I've been doing this for 30 years. Every girl that I ever been with, I cheated on, but I love. It's just who I am. It's a part of my identity. That's just who I am. So we can't say a man or a woman don't love somebody because they just doing what they're accustomed to doing. Like it could be a woman that be like, it's this one nigga that he done seen 7 relationships. But that don't mean she don't love the guy she with. It's just this her comfort guy.
Just to reiterate, what you just said, what now?
What?
You 30? You've been doing this for 30 years and what?
What you mean?
What you just said? You was just speaking hypothetically? Or you was speaking on you?
So y'all see, if she wanted a man to be emotional when she just did that, I'd have punched her in her face.
Did he not just say that nice? He been here for 30 years and every girl he loved, what? He cheated on? Did he just say that?
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's a perfect example. If I was,
I said, were you speaking?
You were saying like if I was speaking from my perspective?
Because you're 30 years old.
I ain't cheated on you though.
I'm not talking about me. You say you 30 years old and every girl that you love, you cheated on.
Right, but I ain't cheated on you though.
So how many girls did you love?
What you mean? Like, nigga, do you want me to answer that question on here?
I don't care. It's a question.
Next question. What's the question?
What'd she say?
She said to each their own, literally in every situation.
That's why I said it's individualized.
Yeah. And then she said, right. Oh, she was talking about y'all. She said, because you ain't cheating on big sisters.
But if she want a man to be emotional, that would have just pissed me off. I should have fired on her, right? What? That's what I'm saying. Like, women don't want a man that to be emotional.
I didn't say me.
But it's still you asking stupid questions. So you cheated on your, like, come on.
I didn't say that.
Let's go, Terry.
I said how many bitches you loved.
Let's go, Terry.
Terry Miller said, I don't condone cheating, but the reason I ask that is because the majority of men cheat in the heat of the moment.
What he asked?
Ooh. So look, I
don't agree.
I was only in love with one person, and I married that person.
Look at my face, y'all.
But you know my game. I tell every girl I love them.
Facts.
No, you can't. Not for a man.
You can, because I do. I be emotional, keep my hands to myself.
Not for a man. Whenever
I know that once I get to going off, I'm a beat on something. Right?
Not for a man. When a man get emotional, somebody is gonna die behind it. That's most men, especially in urban areas that don't have emotional intelligence. No, that is true. I don't know. You don't know too many. Like you know some 304s, yes, but most women.
Some niggas do. Okay, fuck some bitches at the in the heat of the moment,
and we probably grow a bond later.
But that's the same thing with y'all. y'all fucking bitches, right? So the bitches is fucking in the heat of the moment too. So y'all can't say it's just niggas. And then y'all also niggas also.
But she's not in a relationship. Like, you keep mixing stuff up. If we're cheating with her,
It do be bitches in relationships. That's why y'all don't be want to be in relationships yourself, because y'all done fuck so many bitches that have been in relationships.
But when women start doing that, women look at him one day and say he could potentially take my man's spot. Like they analyze the whole man right then and there. Like, oh, he worked here.
Women,
he got this. Oh, he got that.
Analyze the whole nigga at the beginning.
But you making that heat of the moment sound even more right for Terry.
Because soon as you told me that you love me, I told you I love you too.
Yeah, but that make Terry even more correct.
But I wasn't in a relationship.
But that.
Oh,
but Tiana, we're agreeing, Tiana. So she must have just chimed in into the live. Tiana, you're agreeing with me. That's why I said.
So we agreeing.
That's why I said men should be robots.
In so many different words.
Men should be robots. There's no way a man should be emotional. We gotta be robots, because if we're not robots and we start to get emotional, people is gonna die behind it, man and female.
And it's usually the girl.
Absolutely.
They want to kill the girl, and then they want to try to commit suicide.
That's what I'm saying. That's why a man is supposed to be robots. A man is supposed to have emotional intelligence, where him and his wife is, or his wife and another girl is arguing. Me and my wife getting out of here. Me and the man start to look like we finna argue. We getting out of here, because I know how things is gonna spiral. And I'm not 19 no more, where I ain't had nothing to lose. I got too much stuff to lose. We got 2 houses, 2 cars. We about to work on a 3rd house. I ain't about to go sit in jail because of my emotions. Man, you got it. Now, when you touch me,
talk about sitting in jail.
When you touch me, I'm prepared to die. I'm prepared to kill. I'm built for it. Check my resume. Anybody that know me know. But I'm not gonna allow for somebody to trick me off my spot that ain't even got a degree.
Yeah.
Like, for now, that's why I tell everybody, argue in your tax bracket. Because when you argue in your tax bracket, nigga that make $80,000-$90,000 a year, they argue with man, you got it. I'm going home to go back to work tomorrow. I got a mortgage to take care of. I got kids, a wife that depend on me. Like, niggas that make money, you don't see too many men that really make money that crash out for dumb stuff. Niggas that be at the gym, you can always tell the guys that got a couple dollars, because they ain't just flipping out. They be like, man, you got it, I'm gone. But the niggas that be on some, nigga, shoot it up, they ain't got no degree. They ain't got no job. And if they do, their job is something that can be, hey, I need somebody to plug me with a job that's hiring today. They ain't going through no hiring processes.
So why are men most likely to lose everything they worked hard for, not for another man, like protecting himself or something, but over some new pussy?
What you mean by that?
You know, like when they be cheating and shit, and then get a divorce and all that shit, and break up families.
Because he's not emotionally intelligent, and he don't respect himself or the woman that's around him.
But he still love her.
He could still love her.
Okay.
He could.
I mean, it was just a question.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you want a man to be a robot. You don't want an emotional man, because now guess what? He done built an emotional bond with somebody, and now he feel like, oh, this the person. Now you really gotta go. No, nigga, you want a man to be in a situation where
now you really have to leave Earth.
Look, who said that? Tiana said black men need therapy. And I'm agreeing with you, because I got a therapist. All black men need to go to therapy. I'm agreeing with you again, Tiana. But however,
she said they don't need to be robots. That's what I be saying.
No, however, if we're not robots, we're going to crash out. You don't want a man to be...
just stop bottling all the emotions
But
up.
That's why we need to have a man circle. We don't need to show emotion.
Well, have a man circle then.
But you saying, like, in the heat of the moment, be emotional. Like, be able to show your emotions while things is processing. No,
I'm not saying all the time negative situations. I'm saying just period, being in tune with your emotions.
No, if you in tune, that's how you be in tune with your emotions, by recognizing who you are. Like, I know for sure, I still wear my emotions on my sleeve. That's why a lot of times I just be like, you got it. I'm walking away, because I know what can happen behind this. And I know a lot of times I always talk about how I'm prepared to die and go to jail. I know I ain't the only one that's prepared for it. Like I know that, but I'm not. But that's what make it fun for me.
Yeah, but yeah, so sometimes I do be wanting you to like de-escalate the situation because when you be doing all that shit, and I be like, so now you talking about you prepared to die and go to jail, so now I'm supposed to just be a widow or just be out here. Do you think I'm about to just hold you down over some shit that ain't got shit to do with me?
But that's why.
And you shouldn't even react to it. They ain't got shit to do with us. Now you done fucked up our family.
That's why
fucked
I
up
be
our
chilling.
kids' lives.
That's why I
my
be chilling.
life, your life.
That's why I be chilling.
Over some bullshit.
That's why I chill. I don't go outside. And if I'm outside, I ain't outside for too long. I'm in and out. Like if when I go kick it, I'm driving my own car. No, you not riding with me, and I'm not riding with you. Like if the party over at 2, if the party over at 2, by 12 o'clock, I'm already on my way to the crib, probably stopping at the gas station for some snacks. Like I'm not, because I know me. I know when it get there and it's there, I'm okay with whatever's gonna happen behind this. And everybody that know me that's on that live, they know. Like, so, Tiana again. Tiana said that we need therapy so we won't bottle all the emotions and crash out. It's not about crashing out, Tiana, because what it is this. We know the strength that comes behind a man when he's at that level. So even if I'm perfectly mentally healthy because I got a therapist and I went through the process of having therapy and going every week and going twice a week some months and having emergency sessions. So I understand how to be emotionally intelligent. However, it's some men that don't know how to be emotionally intelligent. And once we're faced with that, we can't be the only ones that's emotionally intelligent. We got to crash out right there too. Or we just going to be the ones that lay down and die. So when a man is at a point where he sees somebody and he think they sweet, he smell blood. Like you go on 7 Mile and Hoover or a 6 Mile and he think you dog food over there and he gonna smell blood, he gonna attack you. So yeah, I'm chill, but when it gets to that level and I know it ain't no out for me and I'm trying to leave and it ain't happening, I'm prepared for everything that's gonna happen.
So basically you saying, so therapy hurts in the regular situations where you can de-escalate it, but when it's a situation where a nigga show his teeth, then now you gotta show your teeth too.
So if I can't leave the situation and be like, all right, I'm gone.
I'm saying, so were you trying to de-escalate the situation and he not letting that shit go, now you gotta show your teeth too.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna show you my teeth sharper. Yep. Just like when she said that emotional junkie and said sassy, you laughed. If a man is emotional, it's gonna backfire. It's either
no, it's not that.
This is what's gonna happen if you're an emotional man. It's either a girl gonna say you a part of that community because you showing emotions, or you gonna crash out and you gonna hurt somebody or you gonna hurt yourself. You can't be emotional. You gotta be able to just let stuff go. Now, as a man, once something is to a point where you can't let it go and now you trapped in this room and you got to go out swinging, you got to be prepared for it. So that's why it's like having a gun and not needing it versus needing a gun and not having it.
I think females, well, we ain't talking about being in tune with your emotions, is more so like with us.
No, I think with y'all flipping a word, I think y'all want us to be in tune with y'all emotion. Now, if we in tune with y'all emotion, we know what y'all need in that moment.
With your feminine side.
But we need to be in tune with y'all feminine side, not ours, because if we know what you want, we know
all
how.
Have a feminine side and a masculine side.
But right, because that's what brings
so
the.
when you
that's
get
what
in
brings
tune
the
with
human.
your feminine side, then you will be more in tune with their feminine side.
But we need to be in tune with y'all emotions versus ours, because if we in tune with our emotions, then now it comes off as emotional. But if we in tune with y'all emotions, now it comes off as a stoic man. We know what our woman need. Just like
you being in tune with your feminine side.
Just like I know just by looking at you what type of food you need to eat. I'm in tune with your emotions. I'm in tune with your energy. But if
I'm just fucking irritated.
You get what I'm saying? So if I was in tune with my emotions,
nothing.
If I was in tune with my emotions, you get what I'm saying? That'll piss me off. What's wrong with you? Nothing. And I see something wrong with you. Well, since ain't nothing wrong with you, like now you like what? Nigga? Like what are you doing? So I think we need to watch them words when we say in tune with who emotions. Men should be in tune with women emotions and be able to navigate through her emotions.
Okay, nice. What Ranisha say?
Ranisha
Girl, you should have just came on the podcast.
I was just going to say that. We reading comments today, y'all.
Men can be emotional without crashing out, and a man that is in tune with his emotion is a well-rounded man. Nobody wants a cardboard nigga. And then she said, if a man got to be a robot, they need to seek help because nothing is attractive about a man, about a loose cannon. A man should be able to express himself, stand on it, and be respected by it. Crashing out is immature.
That's confusing me when she say that though. When she say a man should not be a robot because ain't nobody attracted to a loose cannon. If a man is not a robot, that means he's a loose cannon. So again, like women, like this is what I say about women want the perfect guys. They want the nigga that'll shoot you at 6 o'clock when he get off work. They want a nigga with a degree that pray to God for them. Y'all want this perfect being.
So, just because we don't want y'all to be a robot doesn't mean that we want y'all to be this fucking toxic person or this overly reactive person. We just don't want y'all to be nonchalant.
No, it's not.
Tiana
said it's a difference between being emotional and being a B word as a man. No, it's not. Because if I get emotional, it's gonna be if I'm crying and somebody say what's wrong with you, and I just say I just needed to cry, and I don't say my mama died, my wife something happened, something tragic, man, they go like, man, suck that up. Even women.
No, not all women. I mean, I don't care what you say. You can't make me agree with you.
I'm not.
With that.
That's why I'm an emotional, intelligent man.
All right, so what's the next question? Was it any more comments, nice?
It's no difference, Terry. It's no difference. Terry said, what's the difference? There's no difference. They about to argue in the comments. We moving on. All right, so now holding women to the same standard in a relationship. I think it's time to start doing that, fellas. Hey, if y'all
who was it? Oh.
That's my dog. Like, I ain't never met her, but we became Facebook friends on one of my lives. I let her join. She been lit ever since. And she gonna hold it. Hey, she finna hold it down for the niggas too.
Nice talking about she done wrote a dissertation. Wait a minute. How long is it first? Okay.
Being strategic, balanced, and routine is not being a robot, it's being disciplined. This is why it's important for a man to always be okay. Hence, when a man finds his wife, he has found a good thing and in favor of the Lord. What men desperately fail to realize is fighting temptation is what waters their foundation.
Yep.
The more you water, pour into, and focus on what you vow to cherish, protect, and honor until the end of days, as well as the children and the careers. She said it's long, but it's simple.
Yeah, thank you. So she basically said a man should have discipline and being in a constant routine when it comes to cherishing himself and the people around him. To say
but then she also spoke about it being within a marriage.
All right, that's fine. That's what we're talking about.
We were just talking about men and women in general.
Okay, I guess you're right. However, before we go to the next thing, when she just said that, guess what, fellas? But when I said we're gonna hold women to the same standard, I've been reading my Bible, and guess what I found out?
What did you find out?
Proverbs 31 explained to men that we're not supposed to. A king should never drink beer, a king should never drink wine, and a king should never chase women.
Why do they do all those things then?
That's what I'm telling you. That's how I know you're not a king when you do that.
I'm saying, I mean, the kings of history. Why do they all do that? Because they wasn't real kings. They shouldn't have. They never did. They drank the wine.
Who did?
Kings.
You never have no proof of a king in the Bible drinking wine. I was
talking about in the real world.
They don't drink wine.
What are you talking about? The kings in our true history?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have.
You don't got no proof of that. Because I know
I wasn't there.
But I know a king.
But
I know a king that
stories-
don't drink, that didn't drink at all, and he's a part of my alpha history.
Okay,
So
that's one king that you know of.
but
That
you can't say
that
that. You can't say they
you
all
don't know
did.
that he did because you wasn't there either.
But you can't say they all did. Because I know for
I didn't
sure.
say that they all did. I said that they have. I said there has been kings that have.
You didn't say that, nigga. I'm paying attention to your words. You said they all did.
No, I did not say
all right, let's
all.
move on before I get emotional.
Rewind it because
Let's move on
Rewind it
before I
because
get
I
into
didn't
with my
say-
emotions and I get mad and punch her in her face.
oh, that's what we're going with that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want an emotional nigga.
No,
you want that nigga to be able to be like, okay,
you have
got
to be
it.
proactive, not reactive.
Right.
Okay,
So me
don't
being
be
proactive
punching
meaning-
nobody in the face.
Me being proactive meaning I need to move
No,
on
just
before
speak-
you get
no,
me to a place where I gotta
nigga,
punch
that
you in
mean
your
just-
face.
That means just speak your piece. Okay.
All right, so fellas, it's time that we start holding women to the same standard in a relationship as we held
kings
to.
had access to all the women in the village, and the queen couldn't really say shit.
Right, but we wasn't chasing them.
No, y'all wasn't,
He was slamming them though.
but y'all wasn't supposed to.
Who said that? And I don't say nothing in the Bible where it say a king can't slam
We're not
multiple wives.
We're not talking about the kings from the Bible.
But that's what I'm talking about. I said Proverbs 31.
Right, and I was saying, and what I
Don't
said
change
was
my
the king-
stuff. I said Proverbs 31.
I said in
Proverbs
the real world.
31.
And if you rewind it, I said in the real world.
Nice. Proverbs 31.
All right, let's go.
You're not supposed to drink beer. You're not supposed to drink wine. You're not supposed to chase women.
Okay, so these niggas ain't kings then. Is what you said. Now next.
All right,
next
so
question.
fellas, it's time to start holding women to the same standards that they hold us to in a relationship.
And that means what exactly?
If they go through your phone, you go through theirs.
Oh, I agree.
If they pull up on you, you pull up on them.
I agree.
If you pay the mortgage this month, they pay the mortgage next month.
I don't agree. It's like, no. Listen,
If-
we gonna roll reverse then. No, we gonna roll reverse.
If you filled if you filled the gas tanks up and had to fill both cars up, they doing it next week. If you took the trash out this week, they take the trash to the front next week. If somebody break in the house twice, you kill them the first time and your wife kill them the next time. If it's ever a situation where y'all gotta fight, you fight the first person, and the next time somebody fights, she gotta fight and you stand back.
All right, so women, if that's the case.
But this ain't about women. This is about men. So we ain't talking
Yes,
about
it is
women.
about
No.
women.
We
You
not,
said holding
we
women to the same standard as men. So
Because
this is about both sexes, both
how about
genders.
this? How about this?
So how about women, after you get off of work, tell that nigga to come suck your clit.
That's easy.
You wouldn't do that for an hour or so, right?
That's-
And hold your nut. We practicing nut retention, ladies. And then
So when
come in,
have you ever?
when you come in,
So now I'm talking crazy, right? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like what
and women,
we holding women to the same standards.
if you cook dinner last night, it's his turn to cook dinner tonight.
Yep.
And when you did laundry last week, it's his turn to do laundry this week.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you just like this.
And when you cleaned up the house
If
2
you
days
had-
ago, now it's his turn to clean up
Hey,
the house.
and I'm gonna tell you like this. If you put the and I'm just talking about my family. You put the women and the men together in my family. I'm talking about currently right now. The men in my family can cook and clean better than the women in my family.
Mm.
And I'm not saying the ones that's retired, because it's some goats that can cook in the family that's retired now. So since they out the way, like my mom and them, she out the way. She ain't cooking.
Yeah, it's time for the new generation.
The men and the women, if we put the men and the women together in my family, the men are out cook and out clean them. It's stamped.
Well, good.
So
What that got to do with
if
anything?
we was sharing all the responsibility roles, that'd be easy.
Yeah, for us. I'm talking to women and men.
No, it'd be easier for the men. You think
What you talking
You
about?
think you think that we
Niggas not out here cooking and cleaning.
but we wouldn't mind if we had to
No, bro.
if we had to split the mortgage, we wouldn't mind.
Listen, just when did I go to school? Yesterday?
Mhm.
I was just in class yesterday, and we all talking, and these women talking about how they husband was supposed to do this and ain't do that. They husband don't do this and don't do that. I was like, damn, y'all making me feel like I got it easy with my husband. But that's with my husband. So you can't say that, because these niggas ain't cooking. These niggas ain't taking out the trash. These niggas ain't doing what they said they was going to do. So you can't say that. You can only hold those standards to the niggas in your family, like you said.
But that's what I'm saying. So if the
that's
men,
your family.
but that's what I'm saying. If we hold the women to the same standard as they trying to hold us to, and they had our same
but
responsibility.
no. So she told me that
It'll be a cakewalk. We'll have so much money to trick on our side chicks. Huh?
no, y'all wouldn't.
What I say? Huh?
No, y'all wouldn't. Because I mean, shit, we would too then.
So now
you already said that women out earn and out educate the man.
Yeah. What's the comment? Nice.
Terry, get off of here.
You hating on my nigga T Stacks, T Money.
Okay, on the real. We all say we want traditional relationships and marriages, but we really don't. Traditionally, women have a say so in society, and even in the Bible, it says that women shouldn't tell a man how to be a man, and we see this on all the social.
That is the problem. I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree, Terry.
That is the problem.
No, ain't no more gender roles.
Women trying to tell men how to be a man, but also men trying to tell women how to be a woman.
I don't think men tell women how to be a woman. Like I'm not agreeing with you there. I think when it comes to stuff like that, a man try to tell a woman how we want to be loved. A woman is telling. I'm telling you, a woman is telling men like, nigga, you should do it like this.
And that's something that's how we want to be loved. Then
that's not y'all not telling us how y'all want to be loved. Y'all ain't, like y'all just telling us what y'all expect out of a man.
And like, y'all tell us what y'all expect out of a woman. Y'all want this type of woman to do this, to do that, to bring home this also, and do it just like that one video that we seen when a man actually came to a woman's defense and was like, how do we as men hold women to these standards and expect for her to not get fat after bearing kids, or how to have to go work an 8-hour shift and come home and cook dinner and still be expected to be a porn star in the bed and all this shit when all he got to do was go work his shift and come home and get his dick sucked and eat dinner and go to sleep and do it all over again, when she got to be the mama, the teacher, the nurse, the doctor, the everything, the housekeeper, the maid, the porn star.
I'm agreeing with you.
So that's men telling women what they want out of a woman. It's the same thing. If we saying that we want a man to do this and do that, y'all telling us what y'all want to and what y'all expect of us.
So
and
what
it's
is
really unrealistic expectations.
How's it unrealistic expectation when y'all expect way more out of us?
We don't.
Y'all expect for us to die for y'all. We don't expect for y'all to die for us.
But that's because y'all say that.
No, that's what a man's supposed to do. Gender roles.
So you just said it. You're saying that. You're saying that's what a man's supposed to do.
And that's what I'm asking.
We're taking from what y'all saying. Y'all saying, okay, well, man, if a man loves you, he's supposed to die for you.
So what is a woman supposed to do?
I mean, a woman is, I guess, shit, whatever she want to do. Whatever,
my point is
whatever she feel like.
There's no clear-cut definition.
Whatever she feel like, because
there's no clear-cut definition.
Your standards of a woman will be different from another man's standards of a woman, and my standards of a woman will be different from another woman's standards of being a woman.
All women have the same standard of a man: protect, provide, educate.
No, they don't. I already told you that. I know bitches out here that be tricking on niggas. She ain't worried about a nigga providing for her.
All right, but if
she just want a nigga.
If they
she just want to say she got a nigga.
If they were outside, do he not protect her?
No.
All right, y'all. We gonna move on, because I know ain't no girl gonna ever be with no nigga that she don't expect to protect them.
And I'm trying to tell you,
that don't even make logical sense.
All right, so it's protecting. Okay, so if she fighting other bitches in his presence because of him, is that protecting, or is that not protecting, or what is that?
What are you asking?
Let's say they go out. This particular people, they go out, and they at a club or some shit. And she mad at him, and she get to putting her hands on him, and then one of his homeboys get to fighting her and shit, and he don't protect her.
It's equal rights. She got to fight them both, but she got to fight for herself.
But that's his bitch. I mean, that's his woman.
But he still got to fight for herself, because we supposed to be equal, right?
I didn't say that. You just asked me what.
Are we not equal no more?
I never said that we was.
Okay, then I'm a kill him.
That's you. I'm saying that these people that we're talking about, when you just said that women expect men to protect and provide, and you said all women expect that, and I just told you that she don't expect that. She still was fucking with him after that, after she got her ass beat by him.
That's a real story?
Yes. What you mean? I ain't just come up with this shit off the top of my head.
So you telling me?
Be for real?
You telling me they went to a club?
They went
as
to a
spouse.
Club.
I mean, as a couple. Right.
I do be coming up with but
Look, so you
It don't
telling
be
me?
on screen though.
Look, you telling me as a couple, they went to a club. She got mad and fired on him.
They all met up at the club, right?
Uh-huh.
He there with some niggas. She there with her bitches. And they are a couple.
And she fired on him.
And this nigga getting attention from another bitch, right?
Uh-huh. And she fired on
She
him.
fired on his ass. They all drinking and shit. And his niggas beat her. Bro, started hitting on her ass. Like, he smacked her. She still trying to fight him. His nigga stepped up like, yeah, like, get her ass. Her and the homegirl, they both got their ass beat by the
Oh, yeah, that's what they're
niggas.
supposed to do.
Not ever. I need the niggas in my family to pull up. Cause how am I giving you pussy and you can't even protect me?
So, bro, this is like this.
Bro, my kids.
This can't be a real story,
Bro, my
bro.
kids.
Bro, so you
On you.
telling me I'm at the club, you pop out. You found
You
me.
at
Boom.
the club. Let's say you
Tez
at
rock.
you at the club. you at the club with your niggas, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say you, Tez,
Uh,
Lamar, all
yeah.
y'all is, y'all at the club. Y'all at
Fresh
the
and-
Osborne
yeah,
reunion.
Okay. Okay.
So y'all there. And I pull up with a few of my homegirls,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, okay, there go my man over there, right?
Uh-huh.
But y'all already there, and I pull up.
And you
I'm-
see a little
and it's-
yeah on
yeah,
my
and it's a
heel.
little bitch in your face, and you all in her face too. Like, you entertaining and shit. And I come over there like, Marquise, what the fuck is you doing? What I got like with this bitch in your face and all this and all that? And you talk choppy, so I smack your ass. And you smack me back
Uh-huh.
in the club. So then I get the wailing on you and
And then
shit.
Tez saying you packing. And
Bro,
then Lamar get
and-
the blitz of you.
No, so let's say so Ted's hit me, right? And then one of my homegirls come over there, like, don't be putting your hands on her, this and that.
Then Lamar found
And then
her.
we all just get to fighting each other.
And then-
we get put out the bar.
And then FA get the blitz or something. Then Fresh get the blitz or something.
so
Nino blow.
Listen. And the girls got put out.
The girls got put out. So then we had to plug, like, man, get them up out of here.
Yeah.
And then we go home.
And then
like,
we go home, and then later on that night, I still give you some pussy. Like, we back together.
oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Because y'all
Not
want a man that's
ever.
emotional, right?
Not ever.
Y'all want emotional men, right?
That's
Hey,
reactive.
clap it up for that couple that.
That's reactive. That's not proactive.
That's it's not. I don't even know what to say to that.
Because you thought it was fake.
Dog, it's like, so you really telling me like a nigga hit your girl after she fired on you, and it's just like, oh, we jumping them.
And I'm telling you, so all bitches don't expect niggas to protect and provide.
She expected to be protected, but she just didn't. She
used,
did.
she used to going through that type of shit with him. She used to going through that type
Not-
of shit with niggas.
She probably used to men beating them, but she ain't used to a man.
No, bro. We gonna talk about it after it's over.
All
Cause
right.
we could listen. We ain't even about to hang up on this because I gotta pee real bad. So
All right, look, check it out. If a man with money can cheat, right? Shouldn't a woman with money be able to have multiple guys?
if that's what they relationship.
But this is holding
consists of.
everybody to the same standard. If a man with money, a man say I got money, I can have who I want. If he can cheat, shouldn't a woman that got her own bag be able to have multiple guys?
If that's what the standard is.
Like, so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have a clear cut definition of what this.
Because a lot of
This
people
standard of relationship
don't
is.
agree with just because you having money that you could cheat. But
Why?
the people that do agree that if you have money you could cheat, then it should go for both genders.
So, what happens when a woman is now 45 years
Because women
old?
be tricking too.
What happens when a woman is now 45 years old? Do that standard still stand?
What do you mean?
Because,
Why wouldn't it?
Because they say women lose value as they get older and men gain it.
If she got money, then she still got value.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, why do we try to have a standard of relationships or genders
Place
versus
a monetary value on.
Yeah.
Well,
because just because
I mean,
you got
that's
money as a man don't mean you got to be rude and disrespectful to a person.
just because you got money as a man don't mean that you're a man or don't mean that you're a real nigga.
Oh, there you go.
But we ain't gonna talk about that.
I mean,
That's another subject for another
The
day.
PPP loan showed us that it was so many suckers that had some money
Ooh.
that was getting robbed. I saying my brother literally they had the little exotic weed bags. I seen him put some regular weed in there and sell it for exotic prices.
Niggas used to be them niggas when they had them PPP loans.
Bro,
and then a year later, they went back to being the regular ass lame that they was before.
Man.
But then it showed who the true colors was, right? For men and women. Yep. Because the women who was just looking for a come up, they got pregnant by the bums. Ooh. And got stuck with them. Oh, I thought he had money. And it was just a PPP loan.
Or they was showing their vagina for $10.99 a month.
Yeah, that's real ridiculous. They might as well go and fuck for the $40. You would get more money.
They was showing. They had. Matter of fact, it was for $10.99 a month. You could see
everything.
40 videos.
Man, you could see everything.
109
for
pictures
the whole month
for $10.99.
For $10. I think that's a scam.
And you can go unsubscribe right after. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like
they probably got free trials.
I would probably. I wasn't a fan of the OnlyFans junk. I'm like, I just can't do it when porn free. But it was a little chick from Chandler Park that a guy was subscribed to her junk.
And now listen.
Look, bro.
Listen at this. Now he done paid $10, right? And then screen record and show everybody. Now all your shit free. That's fucked up.
So now on top of your junk being free, guess what else?
What?
Them 1099s ain't coming no more, but your vagina's still in the world.
That's
so
for
them
real.
1099s is over with. So now what's next?
Then when your kids grow up, they're gonna be like, oh, look, your mama was showing her coochie.
Now
back in 2017.
Now you trying to go get a degree and get a real job, and now that it came up in a job interview. For $10.99. Now your boss then subscribed and he's like, only how you getting this job is this. I see how that $10.99 works.
Oh,
hey, he didn't put you on a contract. He didn't put you on a $10.99 for real.
Shut up. Stop playing.
So that's like people don't be thinking like they be
thinking for the now. See me, I'm always thinking for the future.
Me too. I'm always thinking for the
I'm an overthinker, so I'm always thinking of what if this happened, what if that happened. All of my plans, all of the moves that I make are calculated. So
when you do dumb stuff, it's calculated.
Yeah, I just
don't worry about it. Now I'm about to start being emotional.
I just ain't
so
calculated correctly. I got the wrong answer.
Nigga said I got 2 + 2 and I got 96. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest before we wrap this up?
No.
She said no.
I'll see y'all next week though.
I'm okay. Next week we gonna hopefully Dante talking about some Matt, you got 2 pulled. Nigga, you knew you was getting your 2 pulled 10 months ago, nigga.
What if it just cracked? What if it just cracked and he just had to go get like an emergency thing?
Oh, that mean he ugly. He ain't got no teeth.
Oh my God, y'all. I have such a phobia of missing teeth. I had a dream that my teeth was falling out, like my front tooth fell out and then like some side teeth. Lord have mercy. I'm about to go get me some veneers. Because listen, if this ever happened, baby, y'all ain't gonna see me.
All right, look, dog. We finna wrap this up.
That's like a big fear for me. Missing teeth.
I still love you.
Yes, me too. I swear to God, missing teeth, bruh. And it's like I'm always looking at people. So listen, don't charge it to my head. I mean, to my heart. When,
you don't even know the saying.
Don't charge it to my head. Charge it to my heart. Whatever, however it go. But listen, because I can't think of it right now. I'm just thinking about people with missing teeth. Because when I be around people and everybody be smiling all big and shit, and I just be looking at everybody in our age group with missing side teeth. Like, what's wrong with your teeth? What's going on? Honestly, what
I
makes
smile
your
too
side
much
teeth
for my
gone?
teeth not to be good. Like, I'm always smiling. Even when I'm mad, I smile. Like, bro, you just don't know.
Like, why is it such an epidemic where side teeth are missing? Like,
so
what's
now
going
it's an
on?
epidemic of bro, what is going on? Why is it an epidemic, bro?
It's so many people. Like, it's literally whenever I look at somebody, their side teeth is missing.
If you near somebody without side teeth, you gonna be.
I be looking at them.
She treating it like it's the
no, it's
one
like
stuff.
it's something in the food, or it's something that you eating, or like drinking, or
it's
like
an epidemic.
Is it the certain toothpaste that everybody using? Like, what is it?
Dog, it's them pills. Everybody some crackheads.
I don't know what it is, but
them
the moment y'all ever see me, y'all ain't gonna never see me.
She gonna be
What I
laughing like
decide
this.
to. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be coming here with some new fresh Tic Tacs in my mouth. Like, hey.
You got any final thoughts or final words?
No.
You ain't
I'm
got no
good.
final. All right, my final words is this: stop lying to yourself when it comes time for you to pick your spouse. Understand who you are and understand what you're allowing and what you will accept. And that's going to be the only way that you'll be truly happy in your relationship. So if you're a man, if you be realistic to yourself, not to the person, not to the spouse. If you're a man that like multiple women, find you a girl that's okay with you having multiple women.
Right.
If you're a man or a woman that want multiple dudes or big old toys, find you a guy that's into
Jesus.
that. Because if you don't, you're going to forever be in a situation where you're trying to force your morals onto somebody else who don't have the same moral belief.
And it won't work.
And it won't work. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody on live, we love y'all. Hey, start donating to us too, man. This stuff costs, man. If y'all want these shows to continue,
definitely costs.
it's like $1.
Like, yes, okay.
Jesus, like
$1.
Can we get something?
A week, $1 a week from each one of our subscribers.
We looking for sponsors. Matter of fact, our sponsor for this week. My bad for getting to shout you out. We got Blackout brand by my dog Black, my God Pops. We got him for the sponsor of the week, Blackout brand. Make sure y'all go get y'all attire. He got shirts, shorts, jogging
looking
pants.
for my red and white OVLA shirt that I never wore.
Oh yeah, I don't know where is that. So for this week we got Blackout. So if y'all want to be a sponsor, we'll put the clothes on. Y'all gonna pay a fee. If you want to come on the show, you're gonna pay a fee. So we looking for y'all.
Next week, I'm bringing some wine, too.
We ain't hard to find.
It ain't called Wine and Conversations for nothing.
We going to have a real Wine and Conversations next week.
Yeah.
And it's at 4:39, so that means you really could drink.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, we'll catch y'all next week. We out. We love y'all.